What is going on, everybody? Back with another video. I know it's been a while and I don't technically do knife reviews a lot anymore, but today I got another package. I decided to pick up two knives. One I've been looking at for a while now. If you look at the title and description of this video, you'll already know what the two knives are. But I've been waiting for these for a little while, and well, actually not a little while. I've been waiting for one knife for a little while. I've always held off on buying it, and I finally decided to do it. And then the other one I just saw and I just kind of fell in love with. So what I've done is I got this package last night. There we go. And I've been a good boy. I actually waited until today to just open the box and give you my first overall impressions of the two knives. And another package in here. I guess we'll just unbox it with the Benchmade Freak, and we'll see what's up. Let's see here. Make sure I don't cut into the boxes here. Boy, they really package this one up good. As always, Benchmade knives are always sharp. Alright, so here it is. We're going to make it a two for Boker day here. So there we go. So Boker Plus. So Boker Plus is the medium kind of tier between the Boker Magnum and of course the high-end Boker Arbolito series. One of these is made in Taiwan, which is this right here. This is the Kwaiken flipper, designed by Lucas Burnley, and the other one, of course, is made in China. And this is the Caracal flipper, designed by Boris Manasharov. So let's go and start with the Kwaiken, just because this is a knife I've been waiting for to get. Actually, I'm not really waiting for it. I guess technically, I've never really pulled the trigger in getting it. So what you're seeing is the actual first impressions. Oh wow. Sorry, I'm a little speechless right now. I'm absolutely digging this carbon fiber. Very beautiful. Lighting is not the best down here, I'm sorry. It's early in the morning and you know, the whole family's asleep, so I can't be doing my knife reviews in my normal room. I'm gonna wake everybody up. But now originally I wanted, let's see here. Ooh, it flips really well. Now originally I wanted the Damasteel version with the titanium, and the only other version I really liked was the Tuxedo version, which is the Blade HQ exclusive, but unfortunately I didn't pull the trigger on that one either, so that's shame on me there. But this is absolutely beautiful, and I have to have a satin finish blade. I just have a thing for nice high polished or satin finish blades. And of course, you know, you all know my love of carbon fiber, so this is just amazing. I like this a lot. Now I'm always a huge proponent for American-made stuff, but given this is such a beautiful knife, I had to do it. It is just absolutely beautiful. Wow. This one came with a scratch on the blade, but not to worry. This will be a user, so I'm not really too worried about it. Normally I would freak out if this was like a custom made or a mid-tech or something like that. But now there have been people saying that the blade comes really close to the opening of the spine here, and it indeed does, because the relief, or what do they call it, the tang is just right here. I can actually feel it with my fingers. So unless you got big sausage fingers, boy, you can see it right there. There's the blade right in the middle there. Boy, that's pretty dangerous. But luckily it's not down here somewhere. But other than that, wow, I cannot get over this flipping action. Come on, camera. Focus. All right, there we go. Just absolutely nice. Wow. Very nice. I'm really digging it. So of course this has IKBS and VG10 steel, again Taiwanese made, or Taiwanese manufactured for Boker Plus. Clip I'm not very overly fond of. It'd be nice if they put like a little 3D machine clip here. That'd be cool. If I ever get into machining my own clips, I'm definitely going to make a clip for this thing. But anyway, so this is the Boker Plus Kwaiken, again a Burnley design. Alright, so I spent enough time on that. Let's go on to the Caracal. Now this one is, I think, a relatively new offering. Again, designed by Boris Manasharov. And wow, nice weighty flipper. Flips really nicely. This is D2 steel, and again, I believe it's on bearings. And centering is pretty much dead on, just slightly off to the, well, to the right this way. But other than that, wow. just nice. I mean, between the both of them, this one has a more, the Kwaiken has a more muted feeling flip. But the Caracal, wow, this is a beast of a knife. Not quite as the nice satin finish that the Kwaiken has, but a nice stone wash. And it's got G10 scales, liners, backspacer, nice old skull crusher with the lanyard, and a deep carry pocket clip. Now what drew me to this knife is the overall design. And I love that wide blade. It kind of reminds me of the way this Benchmade Freak is done. Kind of like, it's almost practically the same shape except for the extra ramp here and the fuller, but absolutely beautiful and very comfortable. I was afraid that this giant choil would be kind of awkward to have like 2 fingers in, but actually it's quite nice. And I got medium-sized hands, so this fits really, really nicely in my hands. Let's see here, I don't have enough room to maneuver here, but that feels decent. This is creating slightly a bit of a hot spot on my ring finger, but other than that, it's not too bad. Looks like they kind of contoured this a little bit on the handle here, and I don't know why these are milled out like this or dimpled like this, possibly for indexing. Although it doesn't make any sense because the pocket clip's right here, so it's going to be kind of hard to use this side to index. You know, you're going to have a pocket clip in the way while you're spinning this around. So, not too sure about this. Not too sure if this is a design element or just simply, or whether it intended to be functional. But pocket clip kind of ruins the other side of it. I got the Manicherov logo here. Again, I apologize for the lighting. It's not the best in here. So lately I've been getting into, excuse me, lately I've been getting into more of a liner lock. Now I've been really doing a lot of thinking, and I think I prefer liner locks over frame locks. So that's why I've been focusing on knives that have liner locks, just because I like it. I like cleanness. I'm not a huge fan anymore of like the cutouts for a frame lock. Now I know functionality-wise, a frame lock is probably much better, just because when you grip down on it, it's going to provide extra stability and support for the lock, and so the folder doesn't cut your own fingers off. But for a liner lock and a flipper, I mean, I'm not really worried. If this thing ever fails, I mean, the flipper would just stop on my index finger, so I'm not too worried about that. But anyways, I think that would be for a video for later on. But here you go, just a quick size comparison. Got your average 3.5-inch blade. This is about, I don't know, 8.5-inch total for the Benchmade Freak. And I have a Fox Knives Delta Spec, I believe. Boy, I'm just losing my mind here. I don't remember all my name on my knives anymore. But you can see that this is I believe a 4.25-inch blade and almost 10 inches long, including the glass breaker here. So you guys get a kind of a size comparison. But anyways, I'm going to go and carry these two here and for a little while, and maybe report back on an actual knife review, a real one next time. So, all right, well, thank you for joining me and listening to me ramble here. As always, comments and below, and to everybody, take care, have a nice day, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.